What are you looking forward to the most with baseball this season, Jeremy?
I mean, from a local perspective, it's I want to see Trevor Rogers again. Again, I think if he looks anything like last year, I don't think people realize how much of a bolt that is to them. Like, he was the best pitcher in baseball when he pitched last year. Didn't give up more than 2 runs. Somebody said if his ERA doubles this year, he's still in the mid-3s, which is amazing. So, like, from a local standpoint, I want to see that, and I'll just be brutally honest. I want to see Basayo for a full season, man. I want to see if everything I've heard about him, read about him, talking to people that have watched him play, the type of player he can be, if he amounts to what everyone's saying. On a national level, what I want to see, I just want to see anyone and everyone beat the Dodgers. That's all I want to see. I hate that team now.
Really?
I hate them with a passion. I hate that they found a loophole. They're spending all this money. And then it's funny that other fans are going to go, oh, you guys could spend the same. No, they can't. It's different. There are levels to this. If you have $3 billion, you are very wealthy. If you have $40 billion, that guy don't mean crap to you. You know what I mean? Like, again, there's different levels of this, of how much money you can put in escrow. And the fact that the Dodgers were able to do what they are paying Kyle Tucker and Shohei Ohtani a combined $3 million this year.
And that's the key. It's escrow. For those of you that are thinking, well, they only paid them $2 million this year, that mean they're saving money. No, they're not. It's all about the luxury taxes. They're trying to avoid that. Whatever that contract is for, that's how much money has to go in escrow. Mm-hmm. If I sign you for $400 million, then I have X amount of time. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's 48 hours. Don't quote me on that.
I'm not sure.
To put that money in escrow. That's why sometimes when you hear the deal is pending or they're working on a deal, that money has to be in escrow before that deal is finalized. So the Dodgers aren't paying them a little bit of money the first and second year to save money on the contract. They're doing it to save money on the luxury taxes. What am I looking forward to the most in baseball this year? I can't lie to you, man. Kyle Bradish. Kyle Bradish is going to be a top 5 Cy Young candidate for the American League this year.
That's a bad man.
Top 5. My buddy Zach will tell you this. When Kyle Bradish first came up to the Orioles, I remember walking around the clubhouse, and Zach would always ask me, this back when they were struggling badly, who you like? I said, man, it's hard to say. You know, I like my boy Kramer. Yeah, I know you like Kramer. I said, yeah, but it's just one dude. He walks around, a little weird walk, kind of all shoulders, and he got this John Wayne look about him. He said, who? I said, his name is Bradish. I think the dude is the real deal. I like his stuff. I like his attitude. He just has that John Wayne, I'm here, Mary Franklin walk about him. He was traded for a man and became the man that we thought the man would be.
Fair.
He was traded for Dylan Bundy, and he became what we thought Dylan Bundy would be. His first year, he had an ERA of 4.90 and 23 starts, but I didn't care. I thought he was the business, Jeremy. I thought the man was the business, and all he did after that was come back and every year have just as many, if not more, strikeouts than innings pitched. I think he is going to be a top 5 Cy Young Award candidate in 2026.
I've already made up my mind. If we get a game where the Blue Jays are playing the Orioles in Camden Yards, and it's Kyle Bradish versus Dylan Cease, I'm going out there to judge who has the best slider in baseball, because I think it's down to those two cats.
It might be. I tell you the story about the spin, about the grip. Okay, true story.
True story.
We're at the Trop. This was right before we went on the DL with the Tommy John surgery, 24. I'm in a camera well, and naturally it's not packed. I'm not lying to you. I could hear the yeah.
Does it make you worry about blisters, though?
It made me worry about everything.
Yeah. Whew.
That's what you heard when he threw the ball. I kind of looked at the dugout. I can't remember what player I made eye contact with. And he just looked at me like this, Jeremy. No, this is here, yes. Yeah, mm-hmm. That's what you're hearing.
That's that business.
You heard every time he threw the ball.
Just crazy, man, how good he is.
And I'm like, what kind of torque is on your arm? 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
And listen, for those of you to think you're going to tell these guys to outlaw that and Don't do the spin velocity. I want you to go outside, throw a baseball, and make it do crazy things and tell me that's not addictive. You remember the first time you threw your curveball?
No. Well,
I do.
I never got into curveball because I stopped pitching like once I got into high school.
I remember the first time I threw a curveball. I mean, you weren't telling me I wasn't throwing another curveball because it would hurt my arm. Screw you. Did you see what that ball just did? That's the equalizer. I'm throwing it. You're not telling me. If you tell Kyle Bradish, Kyle, look, man, you better save your arm. Don't throw it with that much torque. What are you kidding? What? That's the difference of me being another pitcher and me making ridiculous money in a couple of years when I become a free agent. You don't tell me that I'm not throwing that pitch. You can't save me from myself. Kyle Bradish becomes a free agent in 2029. He's going to keep throwing that pitch.
Yeah, again, like going back to it, it's funny because when you asked me that question, I'm like, oh, when did I stop playing? I was a basketball player. I'm the black sheep of my family, so everybody wanted me to play baseball. I think that's why I stopped playing because everybody was like, oh, why don't you play baseball? No, I got my own thing.
Man, I remember making that thing jump. I'm like, hey, man, I'm going to throw this. You're not, you might hurt your arm. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, and
I'm going to get you out.
That pitch is, I mean, it's nasty. And again, if the arm holds up, which I think some people have more concerns than I do. I think it's just because it's happened so soon, you're worried about it. I always bring up Manny Machado where people are like, oh my God, he gets hurt all the time. Is he ever going to be able to, play a full season? And all he's done since people said that is play a full season every year.
He's one of the most reliable players in the game over the last decade almost. Let's go to Mike in Baltimore. What's up, Mike?
Hey, how y'all doing this morning?
Man, why you selling it all down?
Oh, I'm all right,
We ain't got time for your bad moods, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, just to let
good.
you know, we went down to Mount Zion last night and bounced back.
Oh, yeah, great. That's all right, man. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to the warm weather, basically. I can't wait. But, I'm looking forward to seeing this lineup, seeing how they're going to mash offensively. And like I said, and seeing Basayo for a whole season.
Yeah, me too.
I'm more intrigued by our lineup, our offensive lineup, than the pitching.
Yeah, I'm intrigued too by the offensive lineup just because of the amount of things that they can do with the lineup. I said almost a decade. Jeremy Kahn, Manny Machado has played 150 or more games every year except 9 out of the last 11 years. You can't count 2020 because that was the year they only played 60. So can you actually count that? He played in every game.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 2023, he played in 138. That's the only time he played in less than 90% of the games?
Yeah. I mean, I think that, that's
because again, the 2 years are he played in 2023, he played 138. He played 162 that year, so that's a low amount for him. And then in 2020, he played in 60. They only played in 60 that year. He played in all of them. So he's been one of the most reliable players in the game for over a decade, even after, 2 knee surgeries in 3 years?
I mean, that's why, again, you can't overlook it or ignore it, the injuries. But sometimes I think we get caught up in it. Adley's had back-to-back subpar years. Some of it's injury-related. Maybe you're pressing. Who knows? But there are people that just wanted to get rid of him for anything last year.
Yeah.
What happens if he comes back and puts up an all-star type performance or anything even close to that?
Y'all must have forgot.
Yeah.
Daryl in Baltimore.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, just got one question, and then I got something to ask Rob something. The Gallen, Zach Gallen.
Mm-hmm.
You think the Orioles are going to sign him, or are they close to trying to make a deal with him?
I don't know. I mean, he was the next guy on the list. Look, you can look at it in a bunch of different ways. He had been one of the best pitchers in baseball for about 7 years, I think, including finishing in the top 5 in some Cy Young voting. Last year was, and again, his numbers look bad because he had some really bad starts, but everything was inflated. The ERA, the WHIP, and still, if you look at him as a whole over the past, 6 years, 7 years, whatever it was, his numbers are still better than Framber's. He has a better WHIP, but if you sign him, you're giving up your 3rd-round draft pick, so I would assume if you're signing him, you want him for more than a year.
Yeah.
But I think some of us would prefer him for a year, right, to see if he can do it.
Right. Hey, Rob.
Sure.
Hey, man, look, you're killing me, man. You're killing me, dog. I went to Rosedale last night because the schedule said you had a home game.
The snow, man, is tearing us up. We all home tonight at 6 and Thursday at 7. We had to move some things around because of the snow. We switched home and homes with Mount Zion because we could get on our campus last week, but they couldn't. So we played at our place last week and their place last night.
Oh, okay.
Home
tonight
at 6, Thursday at 7.
Okay, hey, look. Oh, yeah, and look, don't send Big Red out for me. I haven't forgot about your lunch.
I got it. Hey, we're all going together, so we got to plan it out. Because I think I'm buying him lunch and you're just coming along.